There we go. See, I didn't turn it off. Everybody meet Dawn. Dawn, meet everybody. All right, here's what we're doing. We're going on a walk. This is one of our little 10-minute walks. We've kind of got it laid out, so it ain't no big deal. That's our goats, if you can hear them. We might talk about them sometimes. This is driving through life. I can do whatever I want. Even walk through life, and that's what we're doing now. Now, here's what we're going to do today. I've been here in the last few weeks, we've noticed a lot of people asking us, talking to us about what we do. We've never really talked about that. We've got a lot going on, which we have a great time with. But we never really talk about what exactly we do, where we're getting everything, how everything's going. You guys get to see us at meets or set up in a booth or something like that, and that's about it. But you never really get to hear or get to see what we do, what we really do. So we thought we'd go over a week. You know, it's Sunday afternoon right now. We haven't been home 30 minutes.
No.
Long enough to feed the goats, and here we are doing our afternoon walk. So tomorrow morning what we'll do, my day will start, I don't know, as early as 4 o'clock in the morning. Sometimes it'll be 6. Just depends on how long the Lord will let me sleep.
Mine don't start that early.
No, Dawn's doesn't start that early. But first thing in the morning, what I always do, especially on days where the stock market's open, I go and check the market. I go and check that stuff out, make sure that I've got everything going the way I need it. I don't need to make any adjustments or anything like that. I'm also getting caught up on the news, blah, blah, blah. That's also where I watch a lot of you guys' videos. I kind of do all of that stuff at once. So
That'll be better in the new house. Oh,
yeah.
Is it off?
I don't think so.
Okay.
That's where I do all of that kind of stuff. If I need to text you guys or message you guys, a lot of times you're going to notice that it's 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning when I'm doing that. And that's why, because I get up early. And I do that till about 9 o'clock in the morning. At 9 o'clock, it's time to switch jobs. On a Monday morning especially, we're going to be checking everybody. And what I mean by that is my first stop's almost always going to be at the welding shop. We're going to go over and make sure that those guys got everything that they need. That they don't need much direction, but just to make sure, I make sure that I'm there where they can ask questions or whatever. I've got to check the powder coat guys, which technically don't work for me, but I'm not sure why.
They kind of do.
Yeah.
When David brings something, they pretty much stop and take care of it.
Yeah. Well, we don't bring benches. We bring trailer loads of benches. So that's kind of a different beast there altogether too. Then of course we go to the gym. That's going to take until probably about noon. Then we're going to go to the gym. That could take 30 minutes, and that could take 3 hours. We just don't never know until we get there and see what's happened over the weekend. We'll do that. I'll talk to Brittany. We'll talk about her a little bit later. Her and Zach over at the welding shop both.
I mean, that's what you do.
That's just
we
what
don't
I
know
do.
yet what I'm gonna do.
Most of you probably know Dawn's quit her job now. She works for me. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, I am Dawn's boss. I just want to make that completely clear.
He's always wanted to say that.
Yeah, I've been waiting 30 years to say that. No, it didn't work like that. Let's see, after the gym, there's almost always errands and stuff I've got to run, especially on Mondays. Mondays are just crazy. I'll run around probably till, I don't know, what, 3, 4 o'clock, something like that. And then we'll head back to the house. Of course, I've got
house chores.
Yeah, well, I've got regular house chores with the farm, with the animals, this and that. We'll get all that stuff done. Right now, we're in the middle of a remodel, so sometimes we're at the house 7, 8 o'clock at night. It just depends on what we're doing. But that's also where we do a lot of our computer work. Of course, Dawn's home by then, so that makes everything a little bit easier. So
You say Dawn's home by then, but I have no job anymore.
yeah, that's true.
So I'll be there from now on. You're stuck with me.
That's right. You know, getting out of the truck after a 6-hour drive and walking up that hill,
Not
that
so
sucks.
easy.
It's usually not this hard, boys and girls. Come on, let's turn. This is our turnaround spot. You got to be on this side if you're going to be on the video.
I don't care if I'm on the video or not.
Yeah, I know. That's the bad part. You see what I got to put up with. And every day throughout the week is usually like that generally. Now on Thursdays are prep day.
If we have a comp.
That's right. If we have a comp, and because somebody's going to ask, that's about 42, 43 weekends a month, a year, about 43.
Technically, your prep day is on Wednesday because a lot of times we leave on Thursday.
Well, that's true. Sometimes it depends on where we're going, how much prep I've got to do. We usually leave Thursday afternoon. So a lot of times if I've got to load, yes, a lot of times I'll load trailers on Thursday morning. Of course, the guys at the welding shop, they help me with that. And actually, like if it's just a delivery, now guys, a lot of times you don't get to see all of this. A lot of times we'll drive in the trailer on a Sunday afternoon like this. I'll go right from one trailer to another, hook up, and next morning I'll leave.
Yep.
So it's not quite as glamorous as what it all looks.
It's a whole bunch of sitting in a truck.
Yes, it is. We're halfway through the year. I checked the mileage just a second ago, and I'm at 31,500 miles for the year. So we're rolling. We're looking at about 60 to 65,000 this year. So it's going to be a pretty good year. Probably 3/4 of that's with a trailer hooked to the truck. My little half-ton truck. Man, that thing's a dandy. I could be a Dodge commercial. But anyway, of course, Thursday we're traveling. Friday we're doing weigh-ins. We're setting the meat up. That's going to take, not counting the weigh-ins, it's only going to take us 2 or 3 hours to actually set up. But that's when we're trying to rest, because Saturday's the day, right? Saturday for us is going to start at about 5 o'clock in the morning. We're going to start weighing in at 7, so we're there by 6:30. We try to go eat before then, because that's probably the only time David's going to stop and eat right there.
Yep, until after the comp.
That's right, until after the comp. I just can't mentally, I just don't have time to eat. Mentally, I don't have time to eat. I hope that makes sense.
Even when I tell him to.
Yeah, I just can't do it. But we'll get done with the meat. Usually everybody's awesome. The guys, if you're one of the ones that help us put stuff away after a meet, oh my goodness, we're so blessed to have you guys. That 45 minutes to an hour that you guys save us, that is monstrous to us when we're talking about, you know, there's lots of times we'll leave at, 3, 4, 5 o'clock in the afternoon, and we'll drive till midnight. So that extra time really helps us to get back home on time. So that's always awesome. We really appreciate that. Then we're back to Sunday. Dawn's looking at dogs on the side. Sunday, like today, we just drove in today because we drove last night until we were just wore out and pulled over. Had a Texas Roadhouse, which you're going to find out that I do that a lot. And went on to bed, came on in this morning. And pretty much, besides stopping and eating, we just come on. So here we are now. What time is it? I don't even know what time it is. I bet it's 5 or 6 o'clock right now. Like I said, we still got a little bit of chores to do. And then we go in, we've probably got 3 hours worth of computer work.
Or more.
That we have to do tonight because the big banner goes in tomorrow. and then tomorrow we start all over. So that's just the schedule, and that pretty much happens every week. Now, what do we do if we've got a weekend off? Well, hear the goats? That's what we do. We'll work in the paddocks, we'll work in the house, we're remodeling, we'll do that kind of stuff. Probably our biggest joy, and the thing we hate most about missing Sunday is we are for sure in church on Sunday mornings. We absolutely love our Sunday school class. Oh man,
Challenge us for certain.
yeah, it's a challenging class. It's not, I promise you, it ain't your grandpa's Sunday school class for sure. So
Definitely not a basic devotional.
no, it's not. We open the Word up and we cut that sucker apart and really try to get to what the Lord would have us to do. So that's kind of a week. Do we take days off other than the Sundays?
Not many.
Every once in a while. I mean, I used to say that Wednesdays was my day off. That's just a lie. Wednesday's probably one of my worst days because I have to get everything done because the next day I prep to leave. So there's a lot going on right there. And that pretty much goes on pretty much week to week except for November. That's my hunting week, my hunting month. So don't step on that. Don't tread on that.
Well, in the last 2 weeks in December, you normally don't do anything.
That's right. Yeah, I got about 6 weeks there that I don't do anything. So I say I don't do anything. We're still doing stuff.
Right. But we're not traveling.
That's right. We're not driving then. So I hope that kind of helps you to kind of see what we're doing. How many hours a week do we usually go?
Too many.
Probably about 80 to 100. We do, I mean, when we take days off, we try to take days off, but most of the time, if we really need a vacation, we don't stay here. I know we travel for a living, and we usually try to go get on a cruise ship. Why? Because this doesn't work. I love you guys, but this doesn't work on a cruise ship, and we're pretty thankful for that, even though it's been, what, 2 years since we've done that?
3.
So,
4.
Oh, goodness.
It was right before COVID. It was the November before COVID. Long time. But February.
Yeah, we're going in February.
Yay.
That's kind of a short synopsis of what we do. Now, if I've got to drop off monoliths or bench presses, none of that matters. I drive in, trade trailers, and leave. So.
Well, honestly, that's what he does. We still haven't figured out exactly what I'm going to do in my schedule. So that's something that
I've got a
for the
funny
next
feeling
couple of
that I'm
months
gonna
we're going to
keep
really work on.
Yeah, we're going to keep you tied up on the computer.
I'm going to do a whole lot of computer stuff.
Yeah.
Which
so,
I don't know how to do most of it, but we'll figure it out.
Yeah, we'll figure all of this out. But that's kind of where it's at, you know. As far as the way I can run all of this stuff that we do, I've got Zach Garner down at the welding shop. I started training him when he was 15, 16, something like that.
Maybe 15.
And
then Brittany.
No, I think he joined the gym at 15, and I started working with him at 16. He started traveling with me. I mean, he's
at 16.
Yeah, when I'm in a tide, he travels with me. He went to the American Pro last year with me. He's an incredible hand.
He'll help us out at the expo.
Yeah,
and has for years.
Yeah, he'll set the expo up, or the Ironside part of it, and so he's a guy that I can really trust. And he's never, I mean, he's worked for other people, but he worked for me first, so he knows how I work. He knows what I expect, and that helps. And I'm not easy to work for. I know that. The gym, I don't have to worry about the gym at all. Brittany Pemberton takes care of that. Dan Martin's down there. And Brittany, I mean, I could call her this afternoon on a Sunday afternoon, and she'd answer, and she'd go do anything that I wanted to. So
she is worth her weight in gold.
Yeah, she's just a real blessing to our family. I've been asked multiple times about, hiring people. And I don't really do that. I'll just be honest. I don't, I've got the people that I run around me, the people that you see running meets for me in different states and stuff, the people that work for me at the gym and work for me at the welding shop, the guys over at the welding shop, over at the powder coating shop, even though they don't work for me directly, I can tell you that they've, I jokingly say they drank the Kool-Aid, and I really mean that. I mean, they've jumped on board with what we're trying to do here. This isn't about money. It's about us putting something together that we can be proud of to leave for our children. It's something to be proud of for you guys so that we can put this together. We love Power. I don't know how else to say it. We love it. We love being there. We love being with you guys. You know, I've helped you guys through some hard times personally, and that's awesome. I get little letters. I got an awesome letter about made me cry in the truck yesterday.
No,
but
it was in the hotel.
No, I got it in the truck. I just didn't get to read it till the hotel.
Oh, gotcha.
See, she's always correcting me. You see,
Well,
that's
I
the
don't want
reason
them to think
it's
that you're
taken
just reading
30
all the
years
time.
for me to finally hire her because I can't put up with her.
Oh, goodness.
But no, the little letters and the little things you guys send to us, they mean so much. We love you guys. I hope you enjoyed this. We're gonna talk some more. We may be walking through life. It doesn't matter. Next video may be in a truck. It may be on the Empire State Building.
Maybe you should have changed it to traveling through life. It would have worked better.
We love you guys. Y'all have a good day.